Hello there, folks. This quick video is just going to demonstrate a customer's desire to have a digital input that when that digital input is on, it changes the background color of this box to green, and when it's off, it wants to be white, and then he has an alarm condition that he wants this box to then flash red and green when it's in the alarm state. So what I did here for testing is I went ahead and set up a database with just a couple of digital input Boolean tags, flags, and I'll show you something. If I go to the DI1, if I go here to format, it's two state. If I go to colors, you can see here I've got, by the way, this is the foreground category. This is the background. There's no headers. Someday they'll put headers here. But we got lime is the background, or is the color when it's in the on state, and white is in the off state. And then if I go to the alarm tab, I'm not, even though I got some colors here, I'm not actually using this here. I'll show you where I'm doing that. So over here on display page, you'll see I've got one text box here. I have another text box here. And then this one down here is a combination of these two. So let me double click on this top one here. And I'll show you something. It's just text box here, nothing fancy here. I go to the More tab, nothing there. What about the Figure tab? Oh, look at here. On the Figure tab, I've got down here the fill format as a solid color. But what I did, team, is I grabbed the digital input 1 and I drugged this down and I dropped it right here. Boom. And that allows me to pick the foreground or background color. I want the foreground color is all we did. Okay. Also notice you got some other options. Well, this person wants it to be flashing when something else is on. So what I did, I'll leave that alone there. If I go to this other box, I made basically a copy of this box. Here, let me delete this one. If I right click, copy this box, paste it. I'll just make a copy of it. Now if I go into the properties of this box, let me go show you something here. Here, instead of the solid color with that's fine there, I'm going to hit the pull down here and I'm going to make this one flashing. And I'm going to say I want it to be flashed red and green. Looks good. Click OK. But I only want this box to show up when the alarm condition's on. So if I go here to the Show tab, you'll see here, this box, I'm going to grab this alarm tag and drag it right here. And that means this will only show up when the alarm is on. And you saw something there. If I go back to this one, this box I only want to show up when the alarm is not on. Now this is really hard to see, but there's an exclamation point there in the front, means that's the not of that. Normally when I teach a class, what I would do is, this is what I would do in a class. I would grab this tag and drag it out here, and I would say when it does, when it equals, in this case, 0, that's when I want that box to show up. When that equals 0, I want it to show up. Now if I go to this one here, instead of doing it the way I did it, well, if I go here, hit the edit button so you can see here, and I'll drag the alarm out here, and I want this one to show up when it equals 1, like that. All right, so let's test this out. By the way, these two buttons here are just easy ways to turn these on. So let's go ahead and download this to my local HMI, and we'll go ahead and go to the web server here to see if it pops up. Okay, here we are. The person wants, when this is off, they want this to have a white background. When it's on, they want it to be green. Let's see. Boom, look, there it is. There it is right there. So we turn it off. Okay. And then he also said whenever this one goes on, he wants the background to red and green. So let's turn this guy on. And look, you can see it flash. See that? So this box here is a combination of both. This is two separate ones. So watch. If I turn that guy on, you'll see that. And then if I turn this one on, you'll see that one disappears, but then this one shows up. This one's at the same spot because I have those overlaid on top of each other. See? So that's what you're seeing there. Anyway, so yeah, right here, watch. If I move this guy just slightly aside, see? That other box is right in front of those two. So what I did is I took another copy of this and went to align, centered on this guy, boom, right there. And it should do the trick. Hey, thanks a lot. Have a great day. See you.